Hey everybody, welcome back to the homestead. My name is Emily. I'm out here with my middle child and my husband. We're going to give the cucumbers and tomatoes over here in this new garden area a trellis so they can grow up them. Because right now they're just on their own, and they'll do better if they have the trellis to climb instead of sprawling all over the ground. I've already marked out where we're going to put the T-posts, and we're going to get started with that, and then we're going to put up some cattle panels on the T-posts. You're going to need to be on the other side. We're aiming for about a foot off the ground. So, and a foot on either side of the, so go that way a bit, that way a bit. Hand me the zipper. The floor. Can you hold this? They're all standing on the wrong side again. We got them up. That went pretty easily, thankfully. And the ones with the tomatoes are a little higher than I intended them to be. They're all kind of like uneven. This one looks pretty level. This next one looks like it goes up at the end, and then that one goes down at the end. We put that one lower because of the cucumbers, and hopefully these cucumbers here will be fine with it being so high. I'll just have to keep a close eye on them. Maybe I'll put a couple stakes like I did with the peppers to get them up to the trellis. But the tomatoes will be perfectly fine with this height. It's not perfect, but it is what it is, and the plants won't mind. I will notice and mind a little bit, but once it's covered in foliage, I won't really notice that either. Speaking of foliage, I'm going to go ahead and prune the lower leaves of these tomato plants. I pruned a little bit here previously, but they've grown a lot since then. And I pruned the other tomatoes in the other part of the garden. There's the other part of the garden. But I didn't get back to these. And so now that they're up on the trellis, I am going to go ahead and get that done so they don't get too bushy on me. Already split off into two, especially these larger ones down here. Like these split here before, I got a chance to prune them Like this is like an armpit is what some people call it, and I pruned off a lot of those, and I pruned off the lower leaves, but then one of these, probably this one, was an armpit, but it has gotten so big I'm just going to go ahead and let it grow and have it have 2 stalks of tomatoes that go up. Same with this one. This one didn't really seem to have one yet, but I went ahead and picked this one down here to let it be a second stem. And some of them are so small that they're still just one stem growing, and I didn't pick a second one to let it do something with. I might not have enough room on this trellis with the spacing I gave them to let it have 2 liters. But I've done similar spacing with 2 liters before, and it was fine. So I'm just going to try it this year too, and we will see what happens. But thank you for hanging out with us today while we gave a leg up to our tomatoes and cucumbers. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye. Hey everybody.